My name is Selva Prieto, and I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm from Argentina.
Originally from Argentina. And how long have you been in the United States?
Almost 17 years old.
Seven-
Living
Okay.
in Vegas, yeah.
Okay. And how many times have you been to Mount Shasta?
2 times.
Okay. Can you tell which years they were?
The first time was on September 2015, and the second time last year on September also, 2016.
Okay. So in the 2015 event, Ricardo Gonzalez is running it. Did you have any sort of experience that was unique to your life? Something new happened, or?
If he knows?
Did you have it? Did you have an experience?
Yeah, I have a lot of experience on 2015.
Okay, so in 2015, tell me what happens in 2015 at Mount Shasta.
Well, we stayed there 3 nights. We arrived to Shasta on Friday, day before, around 8 p.m. We drive in for 10 hours from Las Vegas to Mount Shasta. My family's come with me, my husband, 3 children, and my little dog, mini pincher. Her name is Ricotta. And another SUV with 5 more people from Vegas. The total was 10. We arrived at 8 p.m. I remember I have a terrible headache, and 10 hours driving is hard. So when we arrived, immediately we start, with the tents. My children start helping my husband. I take 2 medicines for my headache, and everybody go in. Totally night. The only the light of the cars showing the place where we put just for a moment for the night. So we was very, very, very close for the circle with the 3 stones like a peace sign. Yeah. So we was very close, but I have no idea because night you can see too much. So I think around 10 p.m. my family and I go to sleep. The rest of the people, they continue, working in their tents. And total, we have 3 tents. My family, another tent with 3 people, and a third tent with 2, Griselda and her daughter. I don't know what time Griselda and her daughter start screaming, very scary in the middle of the night. I remember I got to sleep very faster, and when I wake up with that, screaming and I don't know what happened outside, but the only thing I think to me was, please, we are in Emanashi. Emanashi is the name of the solar disk. And I continue sleeping like nothing happened outside. Very, very tired. The rest of my family, nobody react about the other the screaming outside. So, but when I'm back to sleep, I open my eyes, and my tent looks like a crystal tent, clear, but not totally clear, because I know that tent was there. And when I opened, I saw 5 people. I don't know what kind of name give it to them. Very, very tall, 3 meters, I think so. Totally white, long dresses, no hair. And I think my soul, my going out, and I look at them and was this position, and they says harmony, 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 irradiation, harmony. I saw them in front, and later I can see them back, and I turn my turn to saw the other tents, and 5 more was in the other tent. But this one, when Griselda and daughters was, nobody. Just 5 there, 5 here. And my little one, my son, he was 8 years old, he started screaming. And I saw him, he sit And I touched my husband because between my son and me, my husband was sleeping. And I touched him and I says, please put it down. He's have a dream. How I know he sit if I was sleeping the other side. And okay, the next day, everybody started talking because Griselda and her daughter saw something. They saw them coming to us. A month after, when we was in Vegas, someone explained to me when Griselda and her daughter got scary about all the situation, they moved to the other tent. So the reason is why was 5 people in my tent and 5 in the other one and nobody here, because this one was empty. Nobody there inside. So I says, oh my God. But a month later, I noticed, or someone told me, or because everything happened at the same time. It's too much information and too much things. The next day was on Friday. Ricardo arrived to the camp, and he makes a little meditation. Later, on Saturday, start everything. Every 2 or 3 hours, meditations. My head explode for the energy, because with the energy go very high, my head, I don't know why, always explode. And when he stopped for breaks, I go run to my tent, got some pills, and try to rest, a little nap, something, because it was, oh my God, it's super, super hard. That day, Saturday, I think, I don't remember what, 13 or 14 September. We was in a meditation, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. I was sitting like this. I have a bottle of water, and close to me was another, a young man drinking soda. So we was meditation, and Ricardo says, now you need to, how you say, pararse?
Stand up.
Yeah, you need stand up and put your hands in like a irradiation. So I open my eyes because I think, oh, maybe I touch his bottles, his can. I don't wanna,
Mm-hmm.
And when I wake up and I'm start looking around, because 180 people meditation is very hard. And when I start looking everybody from his hands, a beautiful white light. But not this, not like this when you saw in a movies, or it's not like this, like this. Everybody. And I just look half of the circle because I'm start shaking, and I can't believe it. I was not dreaming. I don't drink anything weird, just water. And oh my God. And Mercedes Gonzalez, she was close to me and she got me and says, Selva, touch her, touch. Oh, no. I can't stop crying and crying because it was very emotional. At that night, Saturday night, no, Friday night, I'm sorry. I was sleeping, and I opened my eyes, and my tent looks like when it's morning, everything clear, and I said, oh, okay, the sunrise, and I can hear 2 women talking, and I said, okay, I will go to a restroom. When I opened the zipper and open it, it's completely dark outside, dark. But when I look to inside, it's still clear. But I don't know what happened with us, because it's like you are not, that is not normal, but you don't care. You're still sleeping. I don't know. I don't feel, scared, or just still sleeping. A few moments after that, my son, my big one, he was 16 years old. He do the same like a little one, sit and scream my daughter's name. And I told my husband again, please, it's a dream. Because I think they saw the same, but their reaction is different. The third night, I was sleeping again. The tent turned like a crystal. I saw two persons, one more taller than the other one. They looked like I was talking with her, and he says, they still in here. But he speak very clear Spanish. But later, he's still talking in another language. I don't know what kind. You can hear...
Who was talking in the other language?
Los seres. Ellos.
So the beings were talking in another language.
Yeah. But the first thing, they talk in Spanish. Ellos aún siguen aquí. No.
Telepathic?
Between them.
Oh, between each
Not
other?
with me. I saw them.
Oh, they're speaking to each other in Spanish?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You think it was telepathic? Like you telepathic or?
Probably. Yeah.
And do you remember what they were
Because
saying?
remember, I am, and I look them like they are, stand like
Yeah,
this
above
position.
you,
It's
yeah.
weird to see if they are talking or just telepathic. But at the same time, I hear like a children's running around. And when he finished to talk to the other one, Julio Palacios started screaming, help, 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 in the middle of the night, and nobody wake up, just me.
Mm.
And I
Do
said,
you
"Oh my
remember
God."
what the two beings were saying to each other?
Yeah. Ellos están aquí, todavía están aquí. Eso
Ellos
es
se
lo que
decían uno
al
al
otro,
otro. Decían que quién estaba aquí, que quién.
nosotros,
Oh.
la gente del campamento.
Oh, so the two beings were saying to each other, everyone is still here. That the humans were are still
Mhm.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then they went to a different language.
Yeah, I don't know what they say because you can understand. So when Julio started screaming, help, 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 I think, oh my God, he has a bird inside, inside the tent. And I move my husband, Julio is screaming, and no, nobody, my dog never bark, never. She is sleeping like everybody. I said, what happened with my dog? She don't protect to me. Yeah, it's crazy. But I opened the tent and I saw back to him was a couple from New Jersey. Her name is I know them. They are my friends on Facebook, and her name is Brinali, and her husband was talking. Hey, Julio, are you okay? Are you okay? He don't respond, but the tent was closed, so his wife says, open it, and he opened, and I was checking everything because he was not in front in the diagonal, but I can saw them, and he opened and says, he's sleeping. And I said, really? And no, we are in our tent was in a circle.
Yes, I heard that.
Nobody open, are you okay? No, just them and I. The rest, sleep. All night long like the babies.
Uh-huh.
And well, that happened at night. The last night, the last meditation, we was in the sign of the peace. That's the sign peace.
Yeah.
And it was 3 row seats, and her and I was in the last ones. This side was a girl. Her name is Blanca. And I got my camera, my cell phone, and I started doing this, and got pictures, taking pictures. And she says, "What are you doing?" And I says, "They are back to us." And her face like I'm starting laughing with her. Don't worry about it. If they want to do something, they don't want. Oh, come on. And I take pictures, and I cupped. I have a cup. I can show you later. Something appeared in the pictures. Of course, they are too tall, and I am sitting. And my seat is very, very slow because I'm short. So after that, we have a little meditation, goes to a sun's flat, that's the name, and make a big circle, 180 person. And
Is that the one that was at night?
At night,
At
yeah.
night, yeah. I remember that.
The night was very clear, but was no moon. No moon there, but very, very clear. And she was in my left side, got in the hand, and I can saw people outside of the circle walking this way. And I says, why people is still walking? Come on, stop and got someone. What are you looking for? And I do this one. I remember a young woman, the right side, and I look this one, and I saw a man coming to us. His jacket was khaki color, beige, tall one, and I do this, and I says, "Oh my God, he coming to us, and he will separate from my cousin," and he do that, and he stop in the middle, and he says, "I will stay here," but his voice was wow, very strong, and I says, "Okay." And she feel like he do this. And I says, no, I remember, I just, okay, take her, got it, or whatever. And Ricardo started, talking about the meditation, and he says, oh, you need to turn 360 degree, so we need to turn, 360, no, 180. And you turn, we was looking Mount Shasta, but I don't know, my mind, I don't know, I'm so crazy, and I turn only 90 degrees, not 180. So when I do this, I look his shoulder, the man's shoulder. But I remember he's so tall, and I never remember his face. And he looked at me like this, and he says, this way. But his voice always, okay. So I turn, and we start doing Om. Oh my God. His Om, I can concentrate in my Om, because I says, what he's doing? I can concentrate in
I
my...
remember you said to me, you looked at him and you were like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
Or what is he doing?
Uh-huh. It's not right. It's not, oh, no, maybe it's that way we need to do Om. But super loud, strong, like a echo, more than one voice in only one. And she was the other side. So
Did
And
you
when
hear it
you
as
said
well?
that to me, I almost...
Yeah, so both of you are hearing the same
both,
voice.
yeah, because it was super, super strong. And I never concentrate about Ricardo Gonzalez was talking because the capacity of that voice to this concentration is very hard. And when finished, he says, okay, now you will turn again 180 degrees, look inside to the circle. If you want to walk with your eyes closed or open, it's fine. Always I have a problems with my foot walking in some that,
The rocky area
Yeah.
as well, yeah.
So I feel scary just walking with my closed eyes, and I open my eyes. When I open my eyes, I saw my cousin crossing. I saw the other lady crossing in front of me because I'm just stay. Because you can imagine everybody start walking all together at the same time, it's not good. But the man disappeared. I never saw him again. He disappeared. Yeah, I don't looking for him, but I clearly remember her, remember the other lady, remember more people, but not him, not him. He disappeared. And well, she has her own experience also, and I have the pictures. It's a beautiful experience. The second year, no, nothing happened. Nothing compared with the first time.